The North Wind and the Sun. This article will tell you the story of the North Wind and the Sun on Aesop's Fables summary and a moral lesson in English. What is the sun in the fable making use of their time? Also, what is the moral lesson of the story? Who is Aesop? Before exactly reading the story, let us know a little about the author first. Aesop is a Greek fabulist and storyteller credited with several fables now collectively known as Aesop's Fables. Now enjoy reading Aesop's story with understanding and an open mind. The North Wind and the Sun. The North Wind and the Sun were disputing about which of them was the stronger. While they were disputing with much heat and bluster, a traveler passed along the road wrapped in a cloak. "Let us agree," said the Sun, "that he is the stronger who can strip that traveler of his cloak." "Very well," growled the North Wind, and at once sent a cold, howling blast against the traveler. With the first gust of wind, the ends of the cloak whipped about the traveler's body. But he immediately wrapped it closely around him, and the harder the wind blew, the tighter he held it to him. The North Wind tore angrily at the cloak, but all his efforts were in vain. Then the sun began to shine. At first his beams were gentle, and in the pleasant warmth after the bitter cold of the North Wind, the traveler unfastened his cloak and let it hang loosely from his shoulders. The sun's rays grew warmer and warmer. The man took off his cap and mopped his brow. At last he became so heated that he pulled off his cloak, and, to escape the blazing sunshine, threw himself down in the welcome shade of a tree by the roadside. The end. Story analysis of the North Wind and the Sun. The title of the story is The North Wind and the Sun. The characters of the story are the North Wind and the Sun. The theme of the story is persuasion and gentleness. The setting of the story is one day in the road. The moral of the story is gentleness and kind persuasion win where force and bluster fail. The author of the story is Aesop. The North Wind and the Sun moral lesson. Gentleness and kind persuasion win where force and bluster fail. Persuasion has the upper hand over pressure, keeping things in perspective. Violence has its limits, but gentleness has none. They can't win if they begin by making threats. Always treat others with compassion and warmth. Kindness affects more than severity. Bluster is not a sign of true power. The North Wind and the Sun summary. The wind and the sun bet on which can force a man to remove a coat. The sun wins. What is the solution of the story The North Wind and the Sun? Later in the story, the North Wind and Sun quarrel about who is stronger. So they bet who can remove the cloak of the traveler. Then the North Wind gave and blew the more closely with his strong wind, but it didn't work, while the sun shines from bright to warmer and turns hot, hence he removed his cloak. Certainly, gentle persuasion wins every heart, but force and violence harm. Please leave your comments for this video, The North Wind and the Sun story with moral lesson and summary. Let us know what you think about this video by leaving a comment below. Thanks for watching, have a good day, and God bless.